Anchorage, the very best from our house to yours.
You know, Kelly, it's been a long day, and you are absolutely the last person I expected to drop by. So you want to tell me what it is that you want?
It's really late, I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. I haven't heard from Trey.
Look, Kelly, if you came by here to bust my chops about your harebrained scheme, forget it. I told you it wasn't going to work, and obviously it didn't.
That's not why I'm here. I think I'm losing my mind. I can't do anything. I can't think about anything but Trey. I need some help.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
The pills that you gave me aren't working anymore, DJ.
You know, Kelly, you are a real piece of work. First you threatened to bust me as a drug pusher, and now you want me to give you pills?
I never would have gone through with it.
You know, you blackmailed me, Kelly. I tried to help you, and you forced me to lie to Trey Clegg. You know, you've been screwing around with me from the start. Now, just get out of here.
I'm sorry. I know I should never have tried to threaten you.
Yeah.
But Trey is everything to me. I didn't know what else to do.
Would you look at yourself, Kelly? My God, look at what you've become. You know, I give you a few harmless pills because I think that you're in trouble. I tried to help you out of friendship.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not denying anything you're saying. But you got to know how desperate I was. I had to get you to go see Trey. I didn't know how to get you to do that except threaten you. You know me well enough to know I never would have gone through this. Way back, DJ.
Yeah, Kelly, we do.
We've seen each other through a lot of crap. We got a lot of reason to protect each other.
That sounds like a thinly veiled threat to me.
No, God, please believe me. I would never betray you. I swear it. I owe you a lot. I wish I could repay you. Maybe someday I can. I would never hurt you, ever.
Okay, Kelly. All right, fine. Let's just assume that the slate is clean. All right?
I didn't say that. I said I owed you.
Okay. All right.
Except I need that favor. I mean, I can't go out on the streets. You know I can't.
No, and I don't want you to. But I can't help you right now, Kelly. I'm all out.
No, those pills don't work for me anymore anyway. I'm so depressed right now. I got no energy. I got nothing to get up and go with. I need something in the mornings to get me up. Oh, come on. You can get it for me. You know people. Make some calls.
I don't want to get into this, Kelly. You know, you are dragging me into something that I don't want to get into.
Please. You are the only one I can go to.
No. All right, sit down. Just sit down. What you need is to mellow out a little bit. Smoke a little bit of something, and I'll make a few calls.
Dan, I'm the incumbent. I'm ahead of the polls. Didn't we agree to keep this thing low-key?
Announcing the wedding's been canceled won't be enough. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to hurt you. Look, Trey, I am the first to admit that I never approved of this divorce from Sloan or this whole relationship with Kelly Harper. But now, there's your son.
Leave Scotty out of this.
Well, fine, but you can't leave him out of the discussion. Your son is the only reason your constituents forgave you for divorcing Sloan. They responded to your deep need to create a family for Scott.
I'll draft a statement, Dan. Don't worry about it.
Look, it's late. Maybe this is not the time to discuss it. Harry has big plans for you, Trey. Big plans. But right now...
And right now, I've got an election to win, I know. Dad, don't worry. I know how to handle the press if they question me about Kelly.
We'll talk in the morning.
Come in.
Congressman, your secretary wasn't at her desk, but I saw the light on. I have the reports from the Joint Committee.
You can leave them on the desk, thank you.
Congressman Clegg? Will there be any reply?
Well, if you can wait a few minutes, I'll go over them right now.
Sure. I can wait.
I don't think you should go down there. It's dark.
I spent $50 on that hubcap, Louise, and I'm gonna find it.
Careful. It's some
Yeah.
kind of steep.
Yeah. Yes, I can.
What happened?
Nothing. I slipped.
Be careful.
I'll try. Hey, wait a minute. There's something down there.
What?
Oh, my God.
What is it? I'm coming down.
No, stay back up there. We gotta go get some help. There's a woman down here, and I can't tell whether she's bad, hurt, or dead.
When you care about people, nothing's too good, which is why I've been making homemade soup for years. But I've discovered a delicious soup from Campbell called Home Cookin', homemade style broth with tender chicken, celery, and carrots and noodles. It's the closest thing to my own, which is important, because if you love someone, a little thing like soup isn't a little thing. Home cooking, a taste so close to home.
The birthday party's over, but look at this grape juice stain.
Resolve challenges your carpet cleaner. Liquid Resolve against the leading foam. On top grape juice, Resolve cleans better.
What a difference.
Resolve, the carpet cleaner that really works.
Tuesday, Timmy had a fever.
I didn't feel so good.
The doctor recommended Children's Panadol.
Because I'm a children.
Children's Panadol, aspirin-free, alcohol-free, sugar-free, with the kind of relief pediatricians recommend.
I feel better now. See?
The average person takes over 25,000 showers in their lifetime. But ironically, all the showering can do damage to your skin. That's why you should use aloe and lanolin soap, the skin conditioning bar from Jergens. It contains aloe, legendary for healing skin, and lanolin for softness. So whether you're taking your first shower or your 20,001st,
Edna, you're going to stay in there all day?
your skin really needs aloe and lanolin soap from Jergens.
It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of two cereals, both with 100% nutrition, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 3 out of 4 people picked Just Right over every other high vitamin cereal. There was no question of nutrition. It was simply a question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit or all grain.
I heard on TV this morning you were considering a debate with your opponent.
Yeah, Parker would love that, wouldn't he? But if I were Tom Parker, I wouldn't hold my breath.
That's what I thought. I mean, after all, you are the incumbent. You're already 10 to 11 points ahead in the polls. Why offer him an edge?
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, I started last week.
Like it?
Yeah, it's really exciting so far. I've always loved politics, though.
Enthusiasm is a wonderful thing. Hold on to it.
You have a view of the White House.
Well, doesn't everybody?
I remember the first time I went through the White House. It was on a class tour. I looked at all the paintings and the furniture, thought about all the people who'd lived there.
And you said to yourself, one of these days, I'm going to live here, too. Huh? Isn't that every patient's dream?
I guess.
Don't be embarrassed. It's the dream of half the people who live in Washington. The other half has given up. So what's your name?
Angelica.
Any last name?
D-Max.
You want some advice?
Sure.
This city, this country was built on dreams. They're the bricks and mortar that make everything you see here possible. Don't ever lose your dreams. For anything or for anyone.
Is that your dream, too, to live in the White House?
It was. I guess it still is, among others.
Well, you've got my vote. Or at least you will.
How old are you?
How old do I look?
45.
I'm 18.
Yeah, 18, going on 45.
Actually, I'm almost 18. My birthday's tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow's almost now. You got a birthday celebration planned?
No, I have to work all day, and tonight I'm just going back to the dorm.
Okay. I got a better idea. I haven't eaten yet, and something tells me you haven't eaten either. So why don't we go somewhere and grab something to eat, sort of a birthday celebration?
Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't do that. You don't have to.
I don't have to do anything. I want to. I mean, no one should celebrate their birthday alone. No one should be alone. Period.
Kel, you feel better?
Whole lot better.
Good. Tell me something, Kelly. You do know who Scotty's real father is, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, if you know, then why did you want me to lie to Trey about it?
Because you were safe. Obvious.
Yeah, but it's not the truth. I mean, wouldn't it have been better to stick to the real thing? I mean, at least you might have had a shot if you told him the truth.
Oh, that, my friend, is out of the question. God, is it out of the question?
Well, then tell me, Kelly, where does this leave me? Am I going to have all kinds of problems with the congressman now?
In a way, I wish you would. Because it would mean that he cared.
The really frightening part is that I hoped if I could tell Trey what he wanted to know, then he and I could work it out. That his love for me and Scotty would carry him through that. If he believed you were the father, then he could see it was meaningless and it was accidental. And if he was the real and loving father, Scotty, he's the only man I ever loved. Ever. And you know something else? If I hadn't absolutely believed that Scotty was Trey's in every part of my body, I never would have had him. And the tragedy is that Trey has cut us off, and I'll never get a chance to tell him all of this.
I'm really sorry, Kelly.
And this is the mess that I'm in. It's killing. If I don't find a way to sort myself out. I need some help, DJ. I need something to get me through the days. To get me through the front door. To make me want to paint. To make me want to do anything.
I understand, Kelly, but even if I can give you something like that, it's not going to last forever.
Oh, I don't need it forever. I just need it for now. Please give me something for now.
Okay, well, I've got some calls out, Kelly, but you know it could take a couple of days.
No, I don't have a couple of days. I gotta have it by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you alone?
No, I'm not.
Can I come over?
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Okay. And this will help you get through the next couple days, okay? That's gonna worry you, Kelly. You may have some trouble sleeping.
Okay. Oh, I owe you.
Yeah, thank you. I should be here all night long. Thanks. Well, they've taken the final dental x-rays, and they're going to compare them to the ones of Dad that we sent over earlier. They said they'll call as soon as they have something. Shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, in the meantime, some strangers out there trying to find my daughter, and if he finds her...
Granddad, would you stop it? Now, look, we have absolutely no proof that the body in the coffin is Dad's. Okay? Look, you've seen him. He's as upset about this, what's happening with Mom, as you and I are, maybe more.
Yeah, well, 18 minutes.
No. Look, I cannot believe that the man who's been living here is not my father. I've been with him since the day he came back. I've watched him struggle to walk again, to hide his identity, to hide his love for Mom. That was no act.
Hey, that's Baxter. Now look, not a word, okay?
Let's try the corner. Hello?
Sign over?
No, nothing. I'm going to call the police.
Yes, I'll tell him. Thank you.
What is it?
That was the police. Mom's been in an accident. They're taking her to University Hospital right now.
People just can't put down this season's hottest book. In fact, more people are reading it than the top 3 bestsellers combined. But it's not in any bookstore. It's the new AT&T Opportunity Calling Catalog, and it's in your mailbox. An 800 number makes it easier to use. You can save on things like clothes at JCPenney just by calling with AT&T Long Distance. It's got style, romance, even a little adventure. AT&T Opportunity Calling, another reason AT&T is the right choice.
Why take a plain bath when you can take a bath in Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath? A plain bath doesn't have aloe vera, lanolin, or rosewater and glycerin. Soften your skin with Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath.
Guess what thousands of doctors are recommending for women who need extra calcium? Tums. Surprised? It's true. Tums isn't just a great antacid, it's also rich in calcium.
Looks like you're trimming down.
We sure are.
Yeah, and it's costing us plenty.
Winn-Dixie is trimming down, too, and it won't cost you a nickel.
Yeah?
Winn-Dixie's always trimmed its beef close. Our quarter-inch trim on WD brand U.S. choice steaks means less fat, more value. More tender, great-tasting beef from the beef people.
Yeah. Can I have a steak now?
Only 2 more miles.
It's me, Snuggle. Here to tell you about Snuggle dryer sheets. Snuggly softness that's really less expensive. I stopped static cling. Where do you see? With me, clothes are never, ever staticky. And they're cuddle fresh. For a snuggly soft wash, try me.
Try Snuggle Fabric Softener, an easy-to-snap-off sheets. Snuggly softness that's really less expensive.
May I get you a drink, or would you prefer wine?
The lady will have mineral water now, and at midnight we will have your best champagne.
And the Côte du Veau is excellent.
Oh, Angelica, what would you like? I can't decide between the côtelette d'agneau grillée and the coquille Saint-Jacques.
Steak. I'd like steak, please.
Very well. The filet mignon, Chateaubriand, Côte de Boeuf.
The lady will have the New York cuts. Medium rare?
Fine.
And we'll begin with the potage de petit pois. Looks like you enjoyed it.
It was terrific.
Yes, please. I didn't want to forget why we were here. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, you better blow out the candles and make a wish before they're all gone. There must have been some wish.
Part of it was a thank you.
And the other part?
I don't think I'm supposed to tell.
It's just going to be between the two of us.
Well, I wish that the rest of my life could feel just like this.
How did you get to be a page?
Well, I wrote an essay on the American system of checks and balances for civics. And my principal kind of freaked out and sent it to Senator Dunlap.
You're kidding. Dunlap? He's a good friend of mine.
Oh. Well, so I got to meet him, and we got to talking, and I guess I told him what I wanted to do with my life, and, well, he decided to sponsor me. So, here I am, kind of like a fairy tale. A little bit like tonight.
Well, I expect to see an essay on my desk tomorrow morning. I think we better get going, okay?
So where are we going?
It's, 1 o'clock in the morning. Where do you think we're going?
I mean, I don't know what's expected of me.
I expect you to get into my car, to be driven to your dorm, go up to your room, get some sleep. I mean, doesn't your day start at 5:30 tomorrow morning?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's
Sorry
just...
about what?
I just couldn't believe that there were no strings attached to all of this.
Angelica, believe me, if I wanted to take you to bed, that's exactly what I would have done.
Yep, well, the wheels are turning again. Got Kelly back under control. And even if I did go a little far with Dylan, I think I can fix that. I just gotta figure out some way to keep him around so that I can keep an eye on him.
What's that?
Oh, I got this last week. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You know how I feel about guns.
That's because you don't understand them, Meredith. Come here. Touch it. Suckle bite me. Doesn't that feel good? Why don't you go on to bed? I'll be in a little while.
I'll be waiting.
Darling. How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
You had me so worried. You should have told me where you were going. Okay. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna stay right here with you all night.
Baxter, she needs a rest. Maybe it's better if she's alone.
And I'll be back here first thing in the morning. Sleep well, Myra. Sorry, Thomas, but I had to see you.
No, I understand.
She wants me to go back home. Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks. I'm gonna ride with Granddad.
Mother's very upset. Did she say anything about the accident?
No, nothing.
Thomas, here's the coroner's report you were waiting for.
Thanks.
Well,
Dental records match. The man in the grave is Baxter McCandless.
my God.
It can't be.
You got the proof in your hands, Thomas. The man living in our house is an imposter. The question is, who is he? And why is he doing it?
Oh.
Oh! Introducing O's. Oh, so loaded with good things.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh, wow.
Whoa. There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh!
Oh.
O's, new from Quaker, loaded in the middle with good-tasting things.
Lovely rice and honey, crunchy graham, and good things that show.
I love it.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh.
The more ways you can make learning fun, the more your kids will want to learn. Questron, wands, electronic workbooks, and quiz books. Now there are 36 books to help your kids learn.
Take great moments from Sesame Street. Add terrific new stuff. And do whole shows on just letters, numbers, or reading. And what have your children got? Sesame Street home videos.
Delicious.
From Random House.
Monday on CBS, Allie's going from bed to nurse.
I made shish kebabs with skewers smaller than that.
And worse.
You lost my friend?
Kate and Allie. And
Glenn, I want to be a cowboy.
when you say Newhart,
Don't fence me in.
you better smile, partner.
Arms control. Will Iceland bring a breakthrough or another superpower standoff? Full coverage from Reykjavik tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
You love them when they steam.
I am selling sex.
You feel the pain when they lose.
Don't ask me to be a good sport.
Dallas, still the best. Then experience the lingering terror. The passions that refuse to die.
We did have something special, you know.
Experience the allure of Falcon Crest.
This is CBS.
Tonight at 5, eating alligator steak. Have a live report on the Astros in New York. Tonight at 5. Join us.
If you think all apple pies are basically the same, look again. See something special? That's a Mrs. Smith's natural juice pie. You can tell by the crust, so big and bumpy all over. But that's just the beginning. Wait till you get a peek at all those firm, warm apples baked in their own natural juice. That's not just pie. That's Mrs. Smith's natural juice pie. It's in a class by itself.
Furniture value, furniture selection, furniture warehouse.
Some people think the only way to buy furniture in Houston is to go where they jump up and down and make a lot of noise. Well, they haven't been to Metropolitan Furniture. Metropolitan offers quality name-brand furniture at prices that beat any store in Houston.
It's 9 past the hour on this Monday morning. Well, Boston won a thriller to stay alive in the American League. Houston has evened things up in the National League in a day of exciting championship series baseball. Mike Berry with highlights in this morning's sports report. Mike?
Steve, good morning. 4 games into the National League playoffs, and Mike Scott has both Houston victories, going the distance again last night to check the New York Mets 3-1. In the second inning, Scott's battery mate Alan Ashby stunned the Shea Stadium crowd with a 2-run homer off Sid Fernandez, all the runs the Astros would need. In the fifth inning, Dickie Thon, the number 8 hitter in Houston's lineup, put one over the left field fence, 3-0 Astros. Meantime, Mike Scott was baffling the Mets. This his 5th strikeout of the game, his 19th of the playoffs, a new Major League record. And when he wasn't striking them out, Scott was diving in the dirt to save the day for Houston. 3-1 Astros, the series even up at 2 wins apiece. Game 5 this afternoon, Jim DeShays against Dwight Gooden, 3 p.m. Eastern here on ABC. Earlier Sunday, one of the great games in postseason history, as Boston stayed alive with a thrilling 11-inning win over California. 6th inning, the Big A in Anaheim. Bobby Grich deep to center. Watch Dave Henderson. He actually boosts the ball over the fence for a home run. It had to be the worst day in Henderson's life until he came up here in the top of the ninth. He homers, capping an incredible 4-run Boston rally to take a 6-5 lead. But California rebounds in the bottom of the ninth. Rob Wilfong's bouncer scores Rupert Jones in a cloud of dust to send the game into extra innings. Then in the 11th, Henderson again, a sacrifice fly deep center, sending Don Baylor home with the win.
It's 49 minutes past the hour. Time for Headline Sports.
This is Tom Steiner, Headline Sports. The California Angels were within 1 strike of their first World Series, but let victory slip away. The Boston Red Sox belted a pair of clutch 2-run homers in the top of the ninth to surge ahead. After Don Baylor's blast, Dave Henderson reached out and tagged this Donnie Moore forkball over the wall to put Boston up 6-5. But in the home half of the ninth, Angels scratched for a run on this Rob Wilfong single. Pinch runner Rupert Jones beats the throw by cannon-armed Dwight Evans with a great slide. It's 6-all. The Eastern Division champs got another one in the top of the 11th. Henderson again comes through off Moore. The sacrifice fly gets Don Baylor in with what proved to be the game winner.
Well, it was a situation where the bases were loaded, and I knew the infield was in, and I had to get the ball up in the air. And, you know, with my playing time these days, I couldn't be taking too many pitches. I was out there hacking. You got to be aggressive, and I got the ball up in the air, and we got the run home.
The Sox took it 7-6 in 11 innings, but the Angels still lead the best-of-7 American League Championship Series 3-2. Travel day on Monday, Game 6 Tuesday night at Fenway Park. The National League playoffs between the Mets and Astros all knotted up at 2. The Astros used the long ball and quality pitching to top the New Yorkers 3-1 in Game 4. This Alan Ashby 2-run shot spoiled lefty Sid Fernandez's 24th birthday. That's all Houston would need for ace Mike Scott. The split-finger fastball specialist tossed a 3-hitter and fanned 5 for his second complete game win in 5 days.
We kept the ball in the strike zone, and we came up with some big plays. Phil Garner's play in the 8th inning was a game saver right there. I mean, if he doesn't make that play, it's a run and nobody out and a guy on second base. And it's things like that we've been doing all year. That's why we're where we're at right now.
Game 5 Monday afternoon, Jim Deshaies against Game 1 loser Dwight Gooden of the Mets. After a month and a half of the NFL season, just 2 teams remain undefeated. The defending Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears improved to 6-0 by drilling the Oilers.
Astros wish ace Mike Scott could pitch